Hey everybody, Kathryn here with another MyCom tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to caption your videos in Adobe Premiere Pro. Subtitles and captions are the lines of text that appear at the bottom of a screen in a video, and they make videos more accessible and engaging. The process of adding subtitles to a video is called captioning, although subtitles and captions do have slight differences. Subtitles refer to what is being said in a video. Captions refer to both the spoken word and important sounds in a video, like birds chirping, geese clacking, music playing. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to use Adobe Premiere Pro's built-in captioning tool to add subtitles to your video. Here's how. Step 1, transcribe. Subtitles are generated from a video's transcription, and the transcription is generated from the video's dialogue. So naturally, it's best for captioning to be done after all your editing is finished or close to being finished. Okay, so we're in my demo video that I want to transcribe. I'm gonna make sure that I have my sequence open and active in the timeline. And first, I'm going to open the text panel. If you don't have that open, you go up to Window and Text. This is where the captioning options are. Okay, so inside the text panel, hit Transcribe Sequence. So in the Create Transcript panel, you have a bunch of different options. You can choose the language. You can choose if you have multiple speakers, you can have it identify when a different person is speaking. And then the important one here is audio analysis. If you tagged your clips with the Essential Sound panel, you could select this and it will transcribe only the ones that you tagged as dialogue. I didn't do that, so it's grayed out for mine. So I'm gonna keep it on audio on track, which means it's going to transcribe the audio tracks. A mix means a mix of all of the tracks, or you can select the track that just the vocals are on if you've separated them out. So when you have all that fixed and selected, then hit the transcribe button. The general rule of thumb is that it takes about half the time of your sequence to transcribe. So for example, a 2-minute video will most likely take 1 minute to transcribe. Step 2, copy edit. When the transcription process is complete, your transcript will appear in the transcript tab of the text panel, and it's ready for you to review. This will be the source for generating your captions, so it's important to take the time now to edit the text before you get into the captions. Expect to spend some time editing the text, especially for things like grammar, punctuation, proper nouns like a name. My name is spelled kind of weird, so I always have to change that for sure. As you move your cursor around the text in the transcribe tab, the video playhead will simultaneously move to the corresponding spot in the timeline, and vice versa. This allows you to follow the transcription while the video plays and while you edit.
Hey, Kathryn here with another MyCom tutorial. Today I'm going to talk about what to include on a Location Scout checklist.
Step 3, create captions. When your transcript is sparkly clean, click the Create Captions button, the CC button. So in this window, I suggest keeping it on subtitle default. If you have a specific directive, then you could select that one that you need, probably one of those. Otherwise, keep it on subtitles. Then under preferences, again, I recommend keeping it on subtitle and keeping everything else on the default setting. If you have a caption style that you've already created and imported into your project, it will show up here and you could select that. I have one just to show you as an example. So when you have all that picked, then click Create Captions. Step 4, final cleanup. Okay, so here in the caption tab, we can see our captions, and in the timeline, we now see a track at the very top of our timeline that is a caption track, and it has the different caption clips. And obviously you have to listen to your video to know whether they're in the right spot.
Hey everybody, Kathryn here with another MyCom tutorial. Today I'm going to talk about what to include on a Location Scout checklist.
So that's what it already did for me, and it is pretty accurate. Other than editing the transcript text, I really don't need to fix much else for this. But once again, expect to do some cleanup, especially if you have a longer transcript. Be mindful of how line breaks and blocking may impact a viewer's ability to read, process, and understand the text as it appears and disappears. You can adjust the line breaks, split, merge.
Hey everybody, Kathryn here.
You can adjust the length of the individual caption clips by dragging them, moving them, whatever you need to.
Hey everybody, Kathryn here with another MyCom tutorial.
In terms of visual styling, which means fonts, colors, size, closed caption styling is handled by the playback system, not the edit program in which the captions were created. So this means you have no control over how closed captions will look once they leave the edit program. Open captions, on the other hand, are controlled by the edit program. Open captions are burnt onto the video or embedded. They can't be turned off. So those are great for social media videos or any video you want the captions to look a certain way or to be laid out a certain way. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother fixing these if they're just gonna be closed captions because you don't know what they're gonna turn out to look like anyways. But if you do want to change them, you would use the Essential Graphics panel. You can adjust the font. It's very retro. Make it bigger, smaller, weird like that, whatever you want. Step 5, export. So once you're done with captions and editing and everything, you're ready to export. Go to the export window, make sure everything is normal. Oh, and then here's the captions tab. Turn this on, and then you'll have two different options. You can either create a sidecar file, which is for closed captions. That means it's going to create a separate file of your transcript. The other option is to burn captions into video. And that means they are open captions. You're not going to be able to turn them off. They're going to stay right there and look like this. But that's all you do to make them happen. You export it and they will appear wherever you have saved them. So here's my export with the open captions.
Hey everybody, Kathryn here with another MyCom tutorial.
And then this one is my closed captions and they have the SRT file separated. And that's it.